Alright, so for pretty much the rest of the vlog, I want to explain a little bit of how to write psychedelic music. I'm gonna show you real quick how often this is on my search terms in my analytics. This shows up in my search terms because of the video I have posted called Experimental Psychedelic Band Writing. But in that video, I don't necessarily explain how to write psychedelic music or experimental music at all. And this one, I'm going to explain it a little bit. That one was just kind of, that's what we were doing that day or that weekend, so I titled it that. But because of that title, the term how to write psychedelic music is my #1 search term that people use to find me. I'll show you right now. So yeah, in this one I'm going to explain my process, our process, Stone's here, like I mentioned earlier in the vlog. We're going to explain a little bit of our process of writing psychedelic music. I was writing that track earlier, it has some psychedelic sounds, so I'm going to use that as example. Alright, so let's get started.
Nipple titty fuck.
Alright, so this was the intro section to the track. And as you see, I just started off with this weird chord thing. That's a strange little wah that makes it kind of like a delay, like weird pattern.
Check it out.
Going on.
Check it out. My fucking testicle. Oh, I just sat on my fucking testicle.
Alright, so one of the reasons I sent you to study composition is because that's the biggest thing in writing music overall. If you don't know how to structure a song, then that's what you need to work on. You need to study the way songs are put together and theory. It's a big deal. When it comes to psychedelic, trippy music, you're gonna want to know legit theory and scales. So after the intro, we went into the verse, and you look at song structure and theory. There's plenty of ways you can do this. You can go intro, verse, chorus. You can go intro, chorus, verse. You can go intro, chorus, outro, if you want to. There's many ways to do this in theory. And that's why it's very important to know these kind of things. Like, you gotta know what your options are. So in this track, we went intro, verse, chorus, break, verse. That's the pattern we went in. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. So in this next section, we are into the verse area of the track. And this is as far as we're going to go for this one, just because I wanted to give a general idea of how to write these kind of songs. So in the verse section, it's very different from the intro section. The bass in the intro section is very slow. It's a build-up. The verse comes in, bass line changes, the synth in this track stays the same, at least that synth, but once the verse comes in, we come in with another synth that's doing a lead, and we also come in with guitar and a little bit of a different drum beat. So like overall, what I'm trying to say in this video, if you're trying to write psychedelic music, you need to have options. If you're just playing guitar, I mean, you can write a riff and it come out psychedelic and metal. It just depends on the composition around it. which is another reason why to study theory. It's all about how you put a track together. You can write one riff and it come out bluesy, metal. Look at Dimebag, he used pentatonics. Dimebag Darrell, Pantera, used pentatonic scales most of the time, and that's a very bluesy scale, and he was playing fucking metal. You just gotta look at things like that. Like, more than anything, if you want to learn how to write a style of music, just learn how to write music. Composition and theory goes through the spectrum of all genres. Type in how to use a metronome on YouTube. Go figure that shit out. Very easy. Will take you a long way in your music career. Anything you got to add?
Yeah. Use a metronome.
Use metronome. Learn your theory. Learn your scales. That's pretty much the basis. Doing that alone will teach you how to write any genre of music. The genre doesn't matter. So, I mean, that's pretty much it for this explanation.
Psychedelic can be whatever you want it to be. Music theory is important. Make sure you use a metronome so you stay on time. A variety of instruments is necessary in order to create a psychedelic track. Really, to create any track, we all know that. I would focus in on your effects for psychedelic music more than anything else. He's correct about using any scales from scales, keys, from like metal into fucking psychedelic music. And that's pretty much it. Know your theory. Theory is important no matter what you do. You need to know your theory if you're going to write music. Learn your song structures. That's important. Yeah, practice the metronome. Your audio engineer, when you record your album, is going to thank you so much if you know how to use a metronome. I'm an audio engineer. He's an audio engineer. We work with audio engineers. Please use a metronome. For the love of God. But also develop a groove.
Yeah. So, that's pretty much it for this video. I mean, like, you gotta know a little more than you think you gotta know. Always be willing to learn. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe. Definitely subscribe if you're into psychedelic music. Me and him are in a psychedelic band. We're just getting started. We're planning on going into a studio at the end of the second half of May to release our first EP for the band. So definitely subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to his channel. It's called Fog. Easier to find if you type in The Fog Vlog. And yeah, keep up with us if you're into this kind of genre. 100% keep up with us. Like, we're hitting the psychedelic area hardcore. So yeah,
with our penises,
for sure. So subscribe, like, and comment. Definitely comment if you think I missed some aspects. If you think I missed some aspects that I should touch on, I'll make another video and touch on those subjects. So yeah, this is it for today, and bam.
Ah!